Anyway, I just wanted to wrap up on the Legend air ride suspension system that I put on the bike. There's a compressor that goes with this. Comes with all the connections. Comes with a compressor. It comes with two coilless shocks that have a substance that instead of a coil, you've got a substance that looks very similar to Kevlar. I think they call it an Aramed fiber, and that Aramed fiber is what takes the place of the coil. So as I say, there's no springs on these shocks. There's no coils. Yeah, and I think and hope that it's going to do the trick for me and enable me to cope as best as I can with this back problem. You see, I've got spinal stenosis, and I've got a couple of bad discs, number 4 and number 5, and I've got some arthritis also, and so my spine is not in that great of a shape, and I just was not happy with the stock rear suspension, despite the fact that Harley Davidson maintains that they improved the shocks, the rear suspension on the 2017s versus the 2016s. I wasn't feeling it, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying it was bad, but I was feeling every bump, and now I don't feel any of the bumps at all, and that's what I'm looking for. So that's it. Not to belabor the point, but I'll give you an update on how the shocks perform when Pam gets on the bike and we're riding 2 up. And I bought them not so much for usage down here in Florida because, you know, the roads down here are pretty mild in terms of bumps. You don't get frost heaves down here in Florida like you do up in the Northeast. Up in the Northeast, it's pothole central, and potholes primarily because of the fact that you've got snow and you've got frost heaves brought on by that snow, and you know, the sand and the salt they put on just doesn't a number on the road. So when I get back up to New England, I'll be able to, really put the system to the test. Anyway, excuse me. That's it. That's all really that I wanted to say in terms of the shocks. Isn't this cool here? This is some great riding right here. Look at the orange groves on the left and on the right. Some people don't like riding in Florida because it's so flat. I love it. I think it's great. I love it. I like riding everywhere that it's warm. As long as it's warm, that's the main thing for me. I like mountains. I like gentle rolling hills. I like flat. I like wide open. For example, the Midwest. I'd have a hell of a nice time riding in the Midwest. I'm sure. I love the idea of that wide open space, and you've got plenty of that down here in Florida too.